Gauteng Premier, Panyaza, Lesufi, so let's start on a lighter note.
Sure.
Big match in Soweto tomorrow under your watch. Swallows is hosting Orlando Pirates.
Introduce it properly. The real derby.
The original Soweto derby.
Introduce it.
The original Soweto derby is happening tomorrow. Swallows na teka lapho nalapho ne Pirates get to thola.
The Chiefs benjan before the Pirates.
Get funny. So this must be exciting news.
No, it is.
Especially a township is hosting another big match after a last big match in Soweto.
As I said, sports is a new gold. If we still lingering on the mines and other things, we are wrongly placed. The new gold is sports and international tournaments. I was had to see the E-Grand Prix playing in Cape Town. I was very disappointed to see the Cricket World Cup in Cape Town. I'm also disappointed that the Nedbank Cup, the Netball Cup World Cup is going to the Western Cape. It's because we dropped the ball as Gauteng. But now that the new sheriff is back, we will compete and get the sports. And tomorrow's game is one of those many sporting activities that we want to host as Gauteng. I mean, you saw the derby between Pirates and Chiefs was big as well at FNB. We still need to improve on the traffic and many other things. That disappoints me because you don't have to have so many people being locked out when the stadium is empty. So you need everyone to be inside at the right time, at the right moment. So the planning needs to be improved because you can't host international tournaments if you still have those schoolboy mistakes where people just park in the middle of nowhere and leave their cars and go inside. But tomorrow's a real derby, and I wish there's one team from Dubai. I just wish that they can perform a miracle.
I wonder if you've spoken to David about it. He's big on Twitter, and you see he's been tagging you. You've been with him on the taxis and all of that.
Eating ice cream.
Yeah. Let's just go into what we are here about today. ABC, Luso Foundation rather, has come through and said 150 million rand going into sports. That's a big amount, whether it's for personal reasons or public reasons, irrespective of how you look at it.
Exciting.
What does it say to you?
Well, it says, as a president of CAF, he understands the importance of school sports, but he also understands the importance of giving and investing in something that we believe in. We might not reap the benefits now, but we are definitely planting the seed. And in planting the seed, you need to nurture that particular seed. So we are excited as Gauteng. We have launched our Sports Wednesdays every Wednesday from a crash to high school. Our learners will play, and now we'll play for a purpose because they've got a competition that they need to play for. And I'm excited that it's for boys and girls now. It's no longer only boys. Girls will play football as well. And then girls will also play netball. So it's a huge investment, a huge boost for development in the country. I don't think there is any investment in development compared to this one. So we need to nurture it and make it work and make it possible. And I hope both the Department of Basic Education as well as SAFA, they will make this a success. They must get proper coaches. We don't have to struggle, and must also get proper officials because you need to train officials that must officiate games in PSL and other areas. It starts here. So if they can invest in those things, I think this will be a huge tournament. And I'm excited. I'm thrilled, actually, that it's also going to be played here in Gauteng.
Dr. Motsepe spoke about your point and seconded it about School of Excellence. Yep. I mean, you can Stephen Pinar. Yep. Actually, a whole lot of legends come from this project. Even the current players, some of them can still, they can still relate to it. But it's sad that we don't have that. I mean, Transnet pulled out. What are your plans about it?
It's disappointing. What disappointed most that I learned about it in the media. I mean, Transnet is a government institution. If I knew they wanted to pull out, I would have met with them to say, you can't invest so much money for so many years, and when it's supposed to be ripe and you need to benefit, you leave out, you go out or you leave that investment. But I'm excited. I spoke to SAFA. They're willing to come. I spoke to Motsepe as well. They're willing to come. We will go to a session. It will be rescued, but it needs to be repurposed and repackaged so that it can accommodate every player across our country.